In today's video, we are going to be revisiting my most used luxury item, and that is the Saint Laurent Lou camera bag. Now, I purchased this bag back in 2021, which I cannot believe because I remember when I filmed the vlog when I went to go and purchase it. I did the whole unboxing. I think I've done a what fits inside, so I'll have all of those related videos in the description box down below if you want to kind of see the journey to where I'm at now. But it has been 4 years, insane 4 years since I've had this bag, and I thought it was about time that we revisit and just do a kind of wear and tear update, see where this bag is at. It's still a bag that is still available to purchase on the Saint Laurent website, so I'm sure there's going to be lots of people who will be doing research. I know for me personally, if I'm spending quite a bit of money on a bag, I'm going to be doing extensive research to make sure that it's worth the money. So in this video, I'm going to be taking you through just how the bag looks, where I'm at with it, and just overall if I think it is worth the purchase. So let's just give a quick recap on this bag. So this bag currently retails for £1,350. I'm going to have it on the screen, the exact price that I purchased it for, because I don't recall, but I know it wasn't. It's gone up in price over the years as these luxury bags do. So it's made in Italy from Italian calf skin with a bronze metal hardware and that signature YSL logo on the front with the quilted overstitching. It has a flat pocket at the back, one flat interior pocket, a zip closure and an adjustable strap. The size is about 23 by 16 by 6 centimeters, so it's compact but surprisingly roomy. So when I first got this bag, I absolutely loved it because for me, it's giving timeless. It's a bag that I can wear on a daily basis. Also, the fact that it's a black bag is super helpful as well because then I don't have to worry about color transfer. But I just overall loved how easy to wear this bag is. I don't have to think much about it. It is obviously a crossbody, so again, I just fling it over me and I call it a day. I don't have to think much about it. So that was my sole purpose for this bag. I also wanted a mini bag that was mini enough to be a mini, but then big enough to carry the stuff that I need. So I'm somebody that carries a lot of items, probably unnecessarily, but for whatever reason, I have a lot of items in my bag. And so I want to be able to fit them inside without having to have a bigger bag with me. So I love the fact that this bag is small, but it's very roomy as well. And that was my main reason for purchasing it. So onto the leather. So as I mentioned, this is calf skin leather. So it's very soft, very plushy. It's not that pebbled leather where if you were to scratch it with your car keys for whatever reason, where it's not as noticeable. With calf skin leather, because it's so smooth and soft, scratches are more prominent and noticeable. The structure is very relaxed. I do also keep, I believe this is probably the same tissue paper from when I purchased it. I always leave that inside the bag when I'm not using it, just to maintain its shape. I will get into it in a second, but the front has slightly dipped a bit, but nothing too crazy or like anything that I'm really bothered about, to be honest. So if I'm going to do a quick close-up, you can see there is some very light scratches, but to me, I feel like it's a bit more prominent because of the light that I have. But in person, you can barely see anything, honestly. You can see that it's been worn, but it's still in very much great condition. If you look at the bottom, you can see this is pretty much smooth. With this bag, I don't put my bag on the floor for the most part, but I'm not scared to put this bag on the floor. It doesn't have feet, but you can see from when I have put it on the floor, it hasn't affected the leather of any sort. The hardware looks again in very great condition, just some very minimal scratches if any, but for the most part you can see that it looks really good. The only noticeable difference is the top here, where you can see there is a slight dip. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up. It's not lying flat, it kind of dips ever so slightly. But again, that is not something that is very noticeable at all. The bronze toned YSL logo still looks very good. The zip is still in great condition as well. There is some, again, minor hairline scratches, which is normal after the years of wear, but the zip still glides smoothly and the strap and hardware hasn't been tarnished at all as well. The lining has held up very well. It's easy to clean. There's no major staining, but I have noticed some slight wear inside just from everyday use and from times where I've maybe had makeup items in there as well. So in terms of functionality, it's still one of the best camera bags out there in my opinion. It fits my phone, card holder, keys, lip glosses, lipstick, even compact hand sanitizers. If you're into content creation, it can hold your camera, again depending the size of your camera, but if you have like a DJI or a small Sony camera or Canon, it will fit in this bag without any issues. There is a small pocket which is perfect for receipts or travel cards, and the adjustable straps make it easy to wear as a crossbody or a shoulder. I have mentioned in previous videos that my only gripe with this is that the strap is not detachable, but we're not going to get into that because this is more about wear and tear of the bag. But again, the bag isn't detachable, so that's the only annoying thing. You can only wear it crossbody, but other than that, even the strap itself is still in great condition. I'm kind of over the tassel a little bit, so I think I might take it off. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of out of fashion a little bit, but nevertheless, it's still in great condition. So now for the main question, would I still purchase the Saint Laurent Lou camera bag? And the answer is absolutely yes. I think for me, with somebody that I don't have a ton of luxury items, so the items that I do purchase, I want to make sure that I can keep them for a number of years. And I always try to go for classic, sort of timeless looks. Granted, this is a camera bag, so it's very casual. This is not an evening wear bag by any means. I love the fact that I went for the black color because it goes with 99.9% of items. And I also don't have to worry about color transfer either. The only caveat is that it has increased over time. So would I pay the $13.50 that it is now in pounds? I'm not too sure because that's still a really good price if you compare it to a lot of luxury items. I think the Lou camera bag is probably, I'm not going to say it's the cheapest bag they have because I know it's not. I do know they have cheaper options, but in terms of the others that they have in the collection, this is, I would say, the most reasonably priced. It's a small bag, but you can actually fit items. I love a cute mini bag, but when it's so mini and you can't even fit your phone or just basic necessities, that's not ideal. Whereas this bag, yes, it's $13.50, but there is a lot more room in this bag. And I know on the YSL website, there are bags that are smaller than this. Granted, the leather and things are going to be different, but they're smaller and they don't fit as much. And for me, I'm not trying to hold 50,000 bags with me. I'm just trying to carry the one bag that can hold everything. And this does that. I think also, if you are wearing the bag every day, the quality and the price is justified. This might be a little bit of girl maths, but if you divide it by how many times you wear it, in my opinion, if I'm wearing it over 100 times, I think I'm getting my good use out of it. And so because it's a bag that I do use quite often, I do feel like I'm getting my money's worth. So overall, if you're looking at the Lou camera bag and you're umming and ahhing about whether you want it or not for whatever reason, I would highly recommend it. I think you get good value for money. It's a very spacious bag. I will leave reviews that I've done and other videos relating to this bag in the description box down below if you want to see anything that I haven't mentioned. But in terms of the wear, here I am in 2025 when I purchased it in 2021, and the bag still looks, honestly, I wouldn't say the same as when I purchased it. That is a slight exaggeration, but it looks fantastic. You would not know I've had this bag for 4 years, and the fact that they're still selling it on the Saint Laurent website and the price keeps going up means that it's not going anywhere anytime soon, and the price is just going to keep going up. So now is probably the best time to purchase it. So after all these years of constant use, it's held up beautifully. It wears and feels amazing, and it is one of my favorite luxury bags that I do own. So if you found this helpful, definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any questions that I have not touched on. I will be sure to get back to you in the comments, but I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.